Welcome to Wine Library TV. I'm your host, Gary Vaynerchuk, and this, my friends, is the Thunder Show, aka the Internet's most passionate wine program. And today, one wine, one guy, one glass, and you better get your ass to Wine Library on July 10th. Huge throwdown party here at Wine Library. Please carpool, leave comments down below. Get here. We're going to have an amazing time in the store, a day of events, probably like, 1 to 5 p.m. We'll tape a show. A bunch of you will come here. We'll be on the show. Then we'll all go to New York, Big Apple, and taste some wine, have a big tasting event. More details to come over the next couple of weeks. Looking forward to that. Mont, one wine, so maybe we can blab a little bit. How are you? Everything's good?
How are you?
Life's good?
It's good.
Ugly outside tonight, huh? But it's going to be nice this week, they say. So I'm excited about that. Niagara, Canada. Excuse me, this is actually Lower Mountain, New York. I think that the Niagara region is underrated. I think that the wines are really strong. I think the wines from Freedom Run are wines that I've been hearing about quite a bit, so I'm excited about that. And 35 bones, so not inexpensive, Mont. But big shout out to Eric Nagel, who sent this to me. I'm really excited about that. I appreciate it. And they are from Lockport, New York, freedomrunwinery.com, 716-433-4136 if you want to call them. I think it's important for people to understand that there's wine being made all over the world. And New York in general, and Niagara, and even Canada is interesting. Let's see what it says here. Freedom Run Winery and Vineyards is a family-owned winery in the heart of Niagara Escarpment, AVA, and is committed to celebrating wines of true form of art. Pinot, rich aromas, gentle winemaking, blah, 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 blah. All the good stuff, 13.5 alcohol content. Want to zoom it in?
Give it
the Freedom Run. Let's give it the proper zoom. And let's see what's going on here. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. Wow. Really interesting. Smell this, Mont. Right off the bat, very unusual nose. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Really wild nose. A little bit of tar, a little bit of kind of basil, a little green kind of vegetal stuff. Little fruit like sour cranberry, but nothing too crazy, but very, very interesting. Almost like bug spray, right? Kind of like the aerosol kind of different things. Though the fruit's starting to break through. Go ahead, Mont.
You smell pickle?
Yeah, that's a good one. Between the
This is what I'm hanging around you.
No, but you know what's really devastating to me? I said dill, and that same thing. You just completely did a better job than I did. This is not fun for me, but let me say it very clear so nobody is confused. From Mr. I love pickles more than anything, this wine smells so much like pickles, and the fact that I didn't say it is so outlandishly embarrassing, only trumped by the fact that Mont said it. And he nailed it. We've been doing this a long time, and you've brought up a lot of tasting notes, and I've, or I let them slide and I move on. You drilled this right down the middle, and you didn't even smell it that long. This smells extremely like pickles. I'm very happy for you, Mont. I'm a little bit thrown off, because it's so... I wish you guys were here with me right now smelling this wine. He drilled it. He's so right, and I'm so wrong, that it's not even funny. The vino can be humbling. Let's move on. It is absolutely a wine that smells a lot like pickles. Let's give it a whirl. First thing, for sure, the weight is intense. Great medium body play. There's kind of like a hazelnut flavor on the mid palate, which is wild for a red wine. Good black cherry coming through, and that pickle, sauerkraut, dill thing that we picked up on the nose, or Mont picked up on the nose, is really running true on the wine as well. This is an awkward wine. Very, very distinct flavor profile. Not for everybody, but it's kind of intriguing. I find myself yearning for sausage, a great sausage sandwich, Say that fast. Sausage sandwich, sausage sandwich, sausage sandwich. Great sausage sandwich with this wine, I think, would be a lot of fun. Peppers, onions. It's kind of salty. It's savory. The fruit is not dominating here. The minerality of this wine, rock, getting that sea salt flavor coming through, really is carrying the day on this wine. Sour cherries, strawberries, solid wine. Very solid wine. Musky, cavey, little chocolate. I'm getting that hazel, almost like Nutella. A little subtle Nutella, but it's so dominated by the pickle juice and sauerkraut. I do not think most people would like this wine. If I was buying this wine for the store, I would probably not buy it. I think too many people would find it awkward and disjointed. They wouldn't like it. I enjoy its characteristics. It's like chickenpox marks on a face. I love that. This wine has that. But it's also got some flaws. The mid-palate's a little weak. The finish is not as long as I'd like. And the structure is a hair awkward. I would score this wine 87 plus points. Solid. Probably not worth 35 bones to me. Definitely a controversial wine. And there's 10 handfuls of people out there that would love this wine for its distinct, different approach to Pinot Noir. And I really thank Eric for sending it to me because it's quite different. And I'm fascinated with it. I'm going to play with it a little bit, let it breathe a little bit, see what happens. Great call on Pickles, Mott. Question of the day. I've had so many guests on, I forgot how to do this. Question of the day. What is your favorite wine to have with vegetables? I'm serious. You, with a little bit of me, we are changing the wine world.